everyone, I hope you're well. You're gonna have to excuse kind of like the lighting, the quality and the sound, okay? It's the best I could do. There happens to be kind of like a anime con on where I normally record, which has been really cool. It's allowed me to check it out. So this week's theme of vlogs are going to be SAP vlogs, so they're going to be extremely valuable. It's just mainly about my job, so I'll give you some background on what SAP is. So you know how we have like Apple products for consumers, businesses as SAP. So SAP is just a business system. So for example, where you do your procurement, so where your work is. So for example, if I want to buy a mouse, I would go into the procurement system. Your finance, your sales, your production line, if you're in a factory, all that stuff, all the supply chain stuff. So I'm generally going to talk about now from a UK perspective on how to become an SAP developer. So I just want to give some background. So mainly, probably the future, a lot of the companies are going to go on cloud. So the SAP coding language we have is called ABAP. We won't necessarily use that, maybe going in the future if it goes on cloud, because in cloud you can use ABAP, but the coding is very limited. So it's kind of to minimize customization as much. So a lot of it now is JavaScript. So we have like a theory dashboard, that's the UI5, so that's the experience. So now all the transactions that in the back end, there's like apps and tiles, so it's a lot more user friendly, so obviously so the client can pick it up a lot better. In the UK, do you have to go to a coding bootcamp? You definitely do not have to go to a coding bootcamp. For myself, for example, I am a functional consultant, so a developer you would probably call more of a technical consultant, but I could have gone down the developer route if I really wanted to. So yeah, you don't have to even have a computer science degree, but it does depend, where you want to go work. Probably show some initiative as well, because coding is a lot harder to pick up, so perhaps do some self-learning courses. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a coding bootcamp, but obviously if you want to become a developer, then, and if you are a graduate, then look at doing so a graduate if you've got a degree. So then just look at doing a graduate program with one of the consultancy companies. So for example, our company is like Delaware and all the other big consulting companies. If you type into Google SAP, I'll do it now and I'll give you examples. SAP Consultancy companies in the UK. Straight away, the first one, UK leading SAP companies. Inverno, I've never heard of that before, but sorry. Let me go down. Yeah, Tata Consultancy Services straight away. I generally want to, let me find a good reference then, because clearly theirs isn't that good. Perhaps that's why I'm doing these videos for you. Sorry guys. So list of some companies which has SAP implemented, so you can see lots of them. List of companies that provide SAP consulting. So this is the website is SAP Brain Online, but perhaps if you go into your jobs office and you say you're into IT, then check that. So Accenture, Atos, obviously like I said, Delaware, Capgemini, Computer Science Integration, Deloitte, IBM, Intelligent Business Solution, Intelligence. Obviously as well, check LinkedIn. LinkedIn has loads of them, okay? Eden House Solutions, Effective People, Code Zone Solutions. There's loads. I mean, like you can see, I keep clicking down the list. And also SAP is used globally across the world. So yeah, honestly, don't overthink it, and please understand that if you are a developer, it's always good, because you can naturally flow into a functional consultant role. So a functional consultant role for me, then I work in different areas of the business. So for example, I'm doing quality management at the moment, so I'm more client facing. A developer is very much You know, you're not talking to the client, you're literally behind your screen, and you probably work, you know, alone. You can get away as well with working from home a lot more. You can just see your personality. Also, you can be techno-functional if you go into the right consultancy companies. So you go into smaller consultancy companies, they will let you do a lot more roles. If you go into bigger consultancy companies, you're less likely for them to give you that flexibility, because obviously they have a lot of people doing it, so they'll probably just want you to stick with that. But yeah, I'm not a developer myself, but I hope it really helps. If you've got any other questions, just write them below and I'll answer them for you.